guys, today we'll talk about rabbit liver and lung. This is a great little pack of vitamins, minerals, all kinds of nutrition, all kinds of texture. First, I'll show you the content of one 60-gram pouch that you get on the shop. You can see different kinds of organs in here because, as you know, all of our food is sourced ethically, and we go to the farms, get the whole protein, because obviously it's just as important that our dogs and cats are healthy and fine as also the other animals in the food chain. And it's not just about us feeling well, but ethical sourcing and free-range raised animals make a difference in the nutrition that they pass on to our pets when they eat them. Because if an animal has never seen the sun, they never get to develop the good amounts of vitamin D that they could eventually pass on to our pets. So it's important that, you know, the animals that are lower in the food chain are also kept just as well, basically, as our pets. So, of course, for Kenya and India, it's a major point that all our food is as nutritious as possible, as natural as possible, and as species appropriate. And species appropriate does not stop with our own pets. It is a bigger responsibility, and we are very much aware of that. So that was a little side note. Now let's get back to the rabbit liver and lung. There is also some kidneys in there, some hearts in there. This is one of the kidneys. It's teeny tiny, so, you know, we call it liver and lung, but there's a heart as well. And I didn't pick this pack just for them, you know, to show this. This was just a regular pack I took. So you'll most likely get some other organs as well as an extra treat. So let's go into it. This is a lung. This is a lung. They can look different. Sometimes they're a little bit smaller, they're a little bit bigger. But you can see, I think, if you know Kenya and India, by now you know what a dried lung looks like. So let's break one, right? That's what we do. Whoop. I'm messing up my keyboard here with crumbles for you all. Okay, so this is a very crumbly, poofy kind of a treat. I like to call them kind of like the cheese puffs. Then there's liver in here. You can see there's some little bit thinner pieces, there's some really bulgy pieces. It's different, but all of them you can just easily break apart. Look how it's crumbling down on my keyboard again. So yeah, this is liver. So even if you have a kitty cat, it's absolutely no issue. They can easily eat this. And if anything's too hard, like if your cat gets a heart and they, you know, can't really deal with it, you can always either, what I like to do, put it, you know, flat. I'll show you. Or you can soak it in water to make it softer. It's all about texture and about how lazy you are or not. I'm lazy, so I just smash it. Anyway, rabbit is a fantastic protein just because it's cooling, it's anti-inflammatory, it's novel, so even for pets who have a lot of allergies or inflammation, this is probably going to be a really great one. And as we source ethically and without antibiotics and all that crap, you can be sure that your dog or your cat is not going to have a reaction to anything that is in the rabbit. So if you're trying to figure out, does my dog or cat do well on rabbit, it's a good choice to start here because they're free range and you'll kind of get a definite answer. Just be very sure that you don't overfeed this because it might not look that much, but this is a lot. This is about 250 grams at least, at the very least, of rabbit offal. So that would be probably, yeah, like 5 rabbits worth of offal. So, you know, it's very nutrient dense. Be very slow with it, but do give it a shot and see your puppy and your kitten thrive. Also, very important, organ meat is only supposed to be about 10% of the diet. So if you already feed organ, then do not overdose with this. Just go for one or the other. Maybe you feed a fresh mutton liver one day, next day you just add one of these chips, done. Organ content, perfect. So be aware of what you're feeding. Very nutritious food sometimes can be flushed quicker because it's just too much to handle at first. And it's not an issue at all. It's just that poop will look a little bit softish, a little bit dark. That just means, hey, go easy on the organ, maybe feed some bone, and you'll be all back to normal. Thanks for the attention.